share this message to even more. So bear with me. And as you guys are coming in, please tell me where you're coming in from, whether your state, your city. We're just so grateful to have you. All right. Okay. So Rhonda has given me the opportunity to ask her a few questions about her journey and, a little bit more about why she got healthy and how she's helping all these amazing people around the world. And also her mission. And just to give her just a little bit of background, Rhonda and I met a few years ago, and she has touched the hearts of thousands. I mean, probably more than that, tens of thousands of people around the world. She's compassionate. She has a huge heart for others, and she's always having a great time, no matter where she's going, what she's doing. I mean, she is just a pillar. So, Rhonda, I don't want to take your thunder, so I want to go ahead and hop in here and just thank you so much for your time today.
Well, it's good to be here. Yeah. And you know what? I've loved watching your lives that you just started doing every Sunday. And, you have been an amazing coach to so many, that encouragement, and you're walking the journey. I mean, you're walking that, daily health journey, and just seeing that, I've just really loved coming alongside you and being a part of that.
Well, thank you so much. That means sincerely so much to me. So, Miss Rhonda, we'll jump right in here if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, obviously you've had an amazing health journey with our program, and I just kind of want to ask, what was it like before you had lost your weight and got through and got healthy? What was it like before?
Well, we had a great life, Joe and I, before our health journey started, and that was 15 years ago. But I was at a place where I had tried everything and nothing worked. I had tried all the fads, all the diets, and I was a professional model for many years, so I was always very healthy, and I knew what to do. But life happens, and I had two children, a crazy life, working at my husband's office, his surgical practice, and just being the best mom that I could be during that time. And I had put on some pounds every year, those 5-10 pounds, and I had just accepted it at that point. But our friend was coming around every once in a while. Our friend Ron, I love Ron, he's been amazing coach to us. And he would come around because Joe was at 300 pounds, 5'6", 300 pounds. I was more really concerned with him than I was with myself. So Ron would come around, and one day took Joe 8 months to say yes. So when he said yes, I said yes. Okay, I'm going to do this program, because that 20 pounds, oh my goodness, I am very healthy. I love healthy food. I love vegetables, but I could not do it on my own. So we reached out to Ron, and, within just a few months for me, my 20 pounds, I was back into the size that I was in my college days. And I was just, feeling life again. I was feeling like I was living again, playing with my nieces and nephews, running around outside, and just being that more fun mom that's not just sitting on the sidelines. And so just so many, oh my goodness, so many great things that came out of it. But I also for me, it was about a size. It was a lot of non-scale victories, as well as what the non-scale victories were those exciting things, the size. When I went shopping,
Mm.
I loved shopping for clothes, but I never shopped for clothes when I was heavier. I never, but for me, I just got healthier, and I felt healthier.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. I mean, just you getting to just showing up as a mom and really getting to enjoy your life and enjoy your nieces and nephews and your kids as well. And it's just so beautiful, so hopeful to hear. And the non-scale victories, love those. I mean, just today had the opportunity to have more endurance because of this. It's insane to me, the energy. So I'm just so grateful.
Absolutely.
So beautiful to hear. So obviously we talked about what it was like then. So what is it like now? I mean, you're running Dr. Joe's practice back then. I mean, you were extremely busy. You decided to do this. I mean, comparing that time when you're running Joe's practice to now, what's it like now? What's life like in comparison,
Well,
or just now? Period.
always wanted more. So
Hmm.
the practice, we had a lot of restrictions, we couldn't go anywhere, we took separate vacations. So life was so different then for us, but we were dedicated. I mean, that's
Separate vacations? Did you say that? Separate vacations?
we had to, well, we didn't take separate vacations, but I would go on vacation and then he would come to where we were
Oh, wow.
because he had limited time off.
The
So
surgeries and everything.
we both had limited time off because I couldn't leave the office for too long of a period. So, when we started to get healthy, we decided we were going to coach the same day. We decided we were going to coach because we knew this program was going to make a difference because it's such a healthy, physician-based program that we just, with integrity, that's what we were looking for. All those things we were looking for. And we knew it was healthy. So yeah, so we just, gradually were able to, because so many people needed to get healthy, and because we got healthy and brought people along, Joe was able to leave his practice because we replaced income, because that's what we do. We help people replace income. We help people have additional incomes, and we get to work part-time. I love my phone, work part-time with my phone. So, and coaching clients and coaching coaches. So it's been a lot of fun. And so now, I mean, we actually started our nonprofit the same time we started coaching. So we had Joe's office. We laugh about it sometimes. I'm like, oh my goodness, God sure does have a sense of humor. How he brings things into your life and you have to accept them, and I've been really thinking about this a lot lately, and how we have to accept those opportunities as they come. And we don't know how it's going to work out. Sometimes we don't know how things are going to play out, but those ambitions that we have, God's given those in our hearts, and he's going to bring opportunity to us. And as we grow those, he'll grow those ambitions, and our health coaching business grew. And it's just so exciting. Now I get to meet and work with people like you, Jan, who, and it's just so much fun. And so we started Hearts of Fire the same year. It's been 15 years for both. And we're getting ready to have our 15th annual benefit. And so, oh my goodness, yes. These are some of the photos over the years. Actually, these were taken the last trip in December. We had to go to check on projects, and our health coaching business has allowed us to be able to do these things that are, there's so much purpose in health coaching and helping others with their goals and with their dreams while you're working on your dreams too. And this is, Hearts of Fire is one of those things that God put in our hearts. We didn't know how it was going to happen. And now we're building a hospital in Kenya. There it is. And here we are with the Maasai. Oh my goodness. And, helping them now with the flour mill, because they lost everything during quarantine, and giving out Bibles, and oh my goodness. And this one picture here is of the widows. I was thinking, you were asking, one of your questions was about, how has it affected our mission, and how, and nonprofit, like how does that all go together? And, when I was walking through the slum, this is actually a slum, the lady here, and she lives in a slum with her children. And we actually help with their homes now and do some feeding programs, but a lot of them need a new roof. When you're a widow in Kenya, when your husband dies, you lose everything. It goes to his family. Everything goes back to his family.
Wow.
Home, you're literally on the streets. So they live a different life as widows there. So they have to move into the slum area. So we're helping with repair homes, build homes. And, I was thinking that's about health too. It's kind of funny, isn't it?
It's wild.
That,
And oh my goodness, just your mission. It's just absolute. And for those who are just tuning in, I'm getting the absolute privilege and honor to sit down with health coach and co-founder of Hearts of Fire, my amazing beloved health coach, Rhonda Pecoraro. She is sharing so much wisdom and love your way. And when you're coming in on the live, please put live. If you're coming in on the replay, please put replay. We so sincerely appreciate it. And we were just talking about her amazing mission right now, that I'm looking forward to joining one day at a time. I'm so excited for that, and your benefit that's coming up. I know you talked about that as well. And I wanted to take a second and talk about, I took a little note about when you lifted up your phone for a minute and you were talking about working and you're running the medical practice, right? Before. I mean, how many hours were you working, would you say, a week, or Joe at least?
Well, I can kind of, I tried to run the office from home, but it didn't really work out really well. When you have that brick and mortar building and you have employees, you really need to be there. So, Joe was working 60 plus hours.
Right.
He was in solo practice. So he would have to get up in the middle of the night, go into the hospital. I mean, that was just life, we just, I knew that was going to be our life when we got married. Actually, before that, when he was in residency. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess the only reason why I brought that up, because you had said something very powerful that, you're able to run this nonprofit now. It's been 15 years since you've been doing this. And now you're working part-time on your phone and you're supplementing the same income and you're able to run this amazing nonprofit that's doing so much. I mean, it's just, to me, it's just amazing just to hear that. And I still have to, when you share these things with me, I'm like, I literally have no excuse here, but
and that's
that's such a powerful.
Yeah, that's the health coach life. I mean, with technology now and even doing things like this today. I mean, I'm on my laptop, but honestly, I could have joined in from my phone, from anywhere, as long as you have good Wi-Fi or a hotspot. But, I mean, it does take the right team of people, though, too. For Hearts of Fire, takes the right team. We have a wonderful team that we work with, from volunteers to, to those who run it, help us run it. And oh my goodness, talented individuals. So we're very grateful for that.
All right, just your humbleness. I mean, it's no wonder you're so beloved. I mean, your mission, it just touches my heart every single day. I mean, just looking at these photos, are just so powerful. So obviously having the flexibility of no longer being in that brick and mortar, but still having the massive impact. Obviously, Joe can do surgeries around the world and here. Dr. Joe, excuse me, how rude am I? But when you started coaching, and right now, with you being a health coach and a business coach right now, what is it like for you doing this and being able to have your mission and be your heart? I mean, before, would this even have been possible to run Hearts of Fire, do you think, before? I mean, probably, but, what do you think it would be like? And more importantly, my real question, I guess, is, what is it like for you being a coach and a business coach?
Oh my goodness, I love it. You know what? I think we all have a purpose to make an impact, right? We all want to be a part of that. And, when you first start on the program and you're starting to get healthy, it's kind of a little bit more about you. I was getting healthier, even though we became coaches the same day. We were working on our own health. But then we found that there were people asking, and then we were helping more and more people. And then they became coaches because they wanted to pay it forward and they wanted to make a difference, with themselves, their families and other people. And so it just kind of that ripple, you just see it going, and you just say, okay, this train's moving, just come along with us, because we're going, we're on the way. So, it's purposeful. I mean, my goodness, such a purposeful thing to do. And, when you wake up in the morning, you want to be excited about something. And I'm excited about health. I was always interested in health. But this program and the health coaching, it gives you a chance to help somebody else, because we have these wonderful tools that we have. And so we get to have something tangible that we, can give and help somebody else. I mean, it's all about helping somebody else, right? I mean, we can go through this entire life and just think about ourselves. And, but it is really about, what can I do today? What can I do when you wake up every morning to help somebody else and to do something that that's fun? I mean, we all want more fun. We need more fun in our lives, right?
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, Rhonda. I love your heart. And I love how many people can actually genuinely say they love what they do. I mean, that's what we got to wake up and do every day. I mean, sometimes I have so much fun doing this that it's sometimes I get a little angry with myself. It's like I put too many things on my plate because I want to go focus on pouring into people because it is just such a joy. And you've taught me how to do that. I'm just so massively grateful for you because in the best way, you've always nudged me to continue to grow. So I just absolutely love that. I love how you said that you love what you do. And I mean, going from having a medical practice and having, all of that, you think like many people think that that's it. We found it, we found the key, this is where we're going to be, but you now are able to help even more people. And I mean, it's so amazing to see. And just how much hope you've given to so many people. It's just an absolute honor. So kind of segues into my next question. I mean, you kind of touched on a little bit about how it affected your mission work and your nonprofit. You're able to drop like at the drop of a dime. I mean, you can pick up and go and travel overseas to Kenya to go see the hospital and not have to worry about, oh my goodness, we have to go take 2 weeks off and whatnot. I remember you sharing that with me. So what now, I mean, what is it like for you being able to, I have so many friends that are running nonprofits and they're burned out left and right, so looking at you and just, I mean, you can see in Rhonda's face. I mean, look how beautiful she looks. I'm never going to share your age, but she is just, I mean, literally just such an inspiration to so many, especially me. And I could rag on her all day. I mean, just so grateful for you. But
well, we found the right program, right? I always call it that healthy glow. Because I know when I first did the program and I was in the weight loss phase, it was just that healthy glow. And that's what happens. So yeah, and you're feeling good. I mean, that's
fat burn, right? Fat burn. All my clients are like, yes, we're getting into fat burn. And it's so much fun. So I don't want to steal too much of your time. Now I just wanted to touch briefly on, when you started coaching, you chose to say, you know what, let it start with us. Let us coach. Dr. Joe's gonna start the program, get on the program. But what for you, what was it like being able to coach, do the program? And because that's something I hear with having such a busy life. I mean, 2 kids, you had so many, the medical, you had the practice, you had so much life happening. I mean, you have your sisters, your mom, you're taking care of your mom as well. I mean, you have so much going on. I mean, tell me what it was like, when you were starting coaching with your busy life. I mean, it's probably more busy now in the best way, but I think it's kind of what it was like in the beginning or now.
Well, you know what? You just find those cracks of time that you're wasting, right? I mean, how many of us are watching TV I mean, right now, can I be very honest right now? We don't have a TV in the house.
Really?
We want to watch a movie. We go to we'll get it off of Netflix or, yes, on our laptops. And honestly, we waste a lot of time. So I think we need to really take a hard look at our lives and see, what are we doing with our time that God gave us? What are we doing in this time, these hours, each minute, each hour? Oh my goodness. And I think now what's happening throughout this country and really all over the world is people are wanting to just like get away from things. So they're wasting even more time just chilling, watching movie after movie, show after show. And I think that we need to stop. Okay. And Joe and I, we've always been ambitious. I did vision boards for, oh my goodness, when I was a teenager. And I think when they probably first came out. And so, I think that it's important to say, okay, what do I want to do with my life? And I knew that we wanted more. I mean, we had a great life, but there was a lot of things we didn't have, or we didn't have time. We didn't have that time freedom. And so that was controlled. And I know a lot of people, hey, they have to go, they have to, it's a boss. They've got the boss that they have to ask for time off, ask for things. Who wants a boss? Nobody wants a boss, right? So when this opportunity came up, we found time in cracks of time. When I was at the ballpark with Joseph, at gymnastics with Ariel, cracks of time, in the car on the way somewhere, or just whatever you're doing, you just put it into your normal life. And then, of course, now with social media, we've been doing social media trainings because this is so, oh my goodness, we have that voice. And what are we using it for? Are we using it just to waste more time, or are we going to use it to make an impact? And we can have fun and make an impact at the same time. So
Oh
use
my
time wisely.
gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I love that. It was so powerful. What are we using our voice for? Oh my goodness. I mean, that we're wasting it or are we using it? And if you guys are just tuning in, we're wrapping up, getting to the end here. I'm getting the absolute privilege to sit down with Rhonda Pecoraro. She's my beloved health coach. She's also co-founder of Hearts of Fire, busy mom, rocking her business, godly woman that's always putting him above all. So, we were just talking about how coaching, she just took those fine cracks of time and filled in, on the rides to going, taking her son to baseball, or taking Ariel, which is your daughter. Oh, she's so beautiful. And what sport was she playing?
Oh, she was in gymnastics.
Gymnastics. That's right. I was going to say ballet, and just penciling it in little bits and little bits. And back then, you didn't have social media like we do today. I mean, it's just such a game changer. It makes it so easy. I can't believe you don't have a TV in your house. I mean, I applaud you. One day that will definitely be my goal. I really, honestly, mine is collecting dust at this point. To be honest, I mean, I don't even sit down. I don't. I have too much energy, even if I wanted to. Like, I'm always trying to do.
And you're that light. I love seeing your posts. They're encouraging. They're motivating. I mean, if anybody wants to get healthy, I mean, they know you're the go-to person for that, and I think we just need to be more of us in a positive way and invite people in to, what you have, that healthy community, and just, that better life, that better lifestyle.
Love it. So last but not least, is there anything else you would like anyone to know about your health journey or your coaching journey or whatever journey? Is there anything else you'd like to share? You'd like for someone to know about your journey?
I think that just start.
Mm.
Sometimes we could put, I've had people that have watched me, and they've started on their health journey 5 years. They waited 5 years, 1 year. Don't wait, just go. And we don't have to know how it's all the details. I think sometimes we feel like, oh, well, I'm not going to do that because I don't know that much about it. You dive in because we trusted the process, we trusted our coach, we trusted the company. My goodness, the second largest company now, second largest
By
growing
Forbes.
company in 2020.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
It's
we got
2020 and pandemic year. It's just amazing. Rhonda, I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you just sorry? I was just
no, I'm just so excited, Jan, because I think that we really have to just think about, okay, what am I doing with this life that I have, and where do I want to go?
Mm.
And don't wait, and don't overthink. I think we overthink way too many things. I've been guilty of that, overthinking so many things. And we don't have to have all the answers, but we can trust. Honestly, I knew how to eat in the very beginning. I knew all of that. But I saw Ron's progress, and it was okay for us to reach out. It's okay to reach out to help the coach. It's okay. And, and it doesn't mean that we're weak. It just means that it's okay that we, ask for a better way that may be working than better than what we're doing.
Wow, Rhonda, thank you so, so much. I mean, if you didn't hear from me, we're going to go ahead and reiterate it. Just start, guys. Just start living your best life. You so deserve it. Your family deserves it. You all deserve it. And God loves you. You know, we love you, and you know, we're here. If you're seeing this from Rhonda's page, please reach out to her. If you're seeing it from my page, reach out. We'd love to chat with you. Just do a goal call, share with you what we're doing, and see if it could be a good fit for you. So this is your personal health coach and my amazing personal health coach, and slightly biased. But I just want to thank you so much, Rhonda, for your precious time. Tell Dr. Joe I said hello, and thank you for leading and loving by example. So,
Well, and oh, thank you so much, Jan. It's been a lot of fun today.
no, thank you. Oh, and one last thing. The Hearts of Fire benefit is going to be online. So I'll put a link in this live so you'll have it. Hopefully I'll get this live. I'm going to try again to get it on YouTube. And I'll put the link in there if you guys want to check it out. So thank you so much again. And we'll see you guys around. Take care.
Bye.